Hey everyone, I hope my timing is good here. It's 8:38 a.m. and Bitcoin is dropping. We saw this coming last night. Okay, so yeah, 8:38 a.m. It's about September 3rd, 2020. Before I get into any of this, of course, it's not financial advice, not your financial advisor. You're responsible for your own trades, managing your risk, doing your own research. I'm just giving my opinion on the market. So I want to take a look at Bitcoin and what's happening at this very moment. This has been happening just, gosh, I don't know, within the last hour or so. Um, so yeah, let's just take a look at this here. We were talking about this last night on the Discord, and I said that I saw a little bit of a fractal here where we had a slow drop, and then a big drop, and then a slow rise. And I was like, yeah, this looks familiar. This looks familiar. Um, and my good friend didn't see it, but I was like, yeah, I don't know. This slow drop and then a big drop and then a little rise. I think this is going to fall, with another drop. Um, and at the time I was like, just because fractals kind of look similar doesn't mean they have to act the same way. Actually, we're dropping way, way, way more than we did here. Okay, so let's just go ahead and pop back out and take a look at this here. So, again, we had a steeper drop. Again, it took a little bit of time. We had a sharp drop, right? Compared to this sharp drop. This sharp drop was a little bit more, lasted, a little bit deeper, went a little bit deeper than this drop did. Again, we had the slow pull up, and we had the slow pull up. And then, the real interesting thing here is what happened right here. We had a drop, a pullback, and then a fall. All right, so just pay attention because what did we have right here? We had a drop, a pullback, and then a fall. Okay, so I don't know. I mean, it was a hunch at the time, I suppose, but I mean, it worked itself out. Now we're sitting down here at 10.8. When was the last time we were at $10,800? Well, shoot, it was like all the way back here where we had a scam wick down. So, what do I want to see now? What do I need to see? Gosh, I got to see 10.6 hold. I mean, 10.6 has got to hold here. If 10.6 doesn't hold, we're screwed, at least short term, right? We're screwed. If you're in any leverage long positions, I mean, you better be in leverage long from somewhere between 10.6 and 10.8 because I mean, if you're long from up here, you're probably sweating. This is why I don't like leverage. You get screwed over on leverage way, way more than if you were in spot. But anyway, so we're sitting here at 10.8. After spiking down to almost 10.6, we got down to 10.625. Okay, um, this this has to hold, right? This is our monster support that if we break down below this, I mean, really, we've got trouble ahead. I'm talking like an hourly close below that. I mean, we can come down here and wick down to 10.3, 10.4. That would be okay. But the fact that we're here, we got to hold this. We got to see a pullback, right? If we take a look at hourly candles, okay, let me just kind of zoom in here. This hourly candle, we had a big drop and then we pulled back half the candle. Half that candle got bought up, okay? So take a look at this where the high to the low, we were at 12,163 down to 10,560, so it was like a $1,500 drop, but we closed at 11,181, 11,2 we'll call it. So it wasn't that crazy, right? Because we bought up half that candle. We're not seeing that yet. I mean, granted, we still have 15 minutes left on this candle, but the fact that we're still down here, we need to pull ourselves back to like 10.9, 10.950, maybe even 11, right? Um, when was the last time we closed below 11,000? I mean, shoot, it was all the way back here where we were consolidating at 11K. It's like right here, this would have been the last time we closed below 11K, and we bought right back up. Really, this clustering right here, this was the last time that we were even talking about prices below 11,000. I mean, I guess talking about we spiked down, we were finding support and all of that. But not looking too good right now down here at 10,778. So yeah, I mean, this zone right here would have been a great buy. I don't know if any of you guys got it. Would have been a great buy. I'm not sure that I'd be holding it though, unless we can get this candle back up above 10.9. For me, that's where we have to get up to. We got to get up to 10.9. We got a 5.4% drop in Bitcoin. I mean, a 5% pullback, I don't know. Maybe we do go for the 10, 15% drop. Where would that take us? Well, let's just find out. If we're looking for a 10, 15% pullback, now we're looking down here from the bottom in March to the top that we had up here, okay? You know, we were also talking yesterday about a potential head and shoulders taking us back to this at 99, right? So that's also, I mean, we got to consider we could be coming back to 9.9, maybe back to 10K, right? What would that put us at here? I'm going to take this guy right here. I'm going to talk about why here in a minute. From that bottom to that top, there's 97.89, 9,800 down here to the 236. I mean, this would be crazy for us to get down here this low, but from this top to where we're at right now, let's just take a look here. I'm going to be, you know, I'm going to estimate a little bit. I mean, we have had a 14% drop since the top. If you go all the way down here, that's been a 15% drop. Okay, we've had, I mean, well, I'll be willing to say we've had 15% pullback. A lot of people say, you know, in 2017, 15% you buy, right? You have a 15% pullback, you buy. Now, are we going to come all the way down here and get a 50%, or here at the 50, are we going to get a 40%? I mean, that would be pretty crazy, but wouldn't be out of the question. We've seen Bitcoin do crazy things before. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Are we going to get this again? I mean, I don't think so. I don't think we're going to get something like this again anytime soon, at least. I mean, it will happen. There's no doubt in my mind it'll happen. But this hourly has got to get up, and it doesn't look like it's going to. We've got 15 minutes left in this candle. We've got to get this hourly back up to 10.9. If we don't, I mean, I'd probably be sitting on the sidelines. And why would I be sitting on the sidelines? Well, let's just take a look over here. And let me get this set up for you guys. I got a lot of garbage on here, right? There's a lot of garbage on this chart, so I apologize ahead of time for all the garbage that I've got going on here. But what I was looking at is an ABC, ABC, and so this C actually went up a little bit higher. We went up to the 618, right? We talked about that as well. We went all the way up to, let me clean this up because this just looks awful. It looks terrible. All right, I'm going to get rid of this guy as well. You know what? No, I'm going to keep that on there because there's a good fib line right here. We've got confluence down here that we're completing the 4, right? I don't know if this is going to be the completion of the 4. I mean, shoot, this looks pretty steep, but the algo target was sitting at 10,764, and we're at 10,754 right now. The other fib line that is of importance is this 50 at 10,697. Now, are we going to get down here to 10,271? Maybe. Maybe we get down there. That would be, you know, an area of confluence. But this negative 236 extension, 7,764, that's sitting there. That has been realized. If you were in that trade is gone. Now, I'm going to use my trend-based fib extension tool from the top down here to this bottom, this first wave of the correction, up to the second wave of the correction. Let's see what we've got. We hit the 100. We hit 100% equality from this wave down, pulling back 100% down. I mean, this looks like a completed correction to me. This does look complete. So therefore, this bottom has to hold, right? We hit the 50 of this move. We hit the 100% equality on the correction. Now, yeah, it was pretty steep, which is what has me second guessing myself. But I tend to think that this move, at least for now, is done. If this is an ABC, okay, maybe we go for an ABC and then another ABC where we go deeper down here to the 10,271. But for this move, it looks done. This pullback looks done. Now, let me just go ahead and zoom in here. Let's take a look at the algo, and let's take a look at the waves. You got the 3 hour way down here. You got the 1 hour trying to curl. The 3 hour is way down there. The 12 hour, this is what has me worried. The 12 hour is pretty, I don't know, erect, but in the opposite sense. It looks like it wants more down. So we've got two different things that are telling us two different directions. We've got our fib, right? Our trend-based fib extension that says, hey, this move is done. We hit the 100. We still got the 123.6 down there, which is sitting down there at 10.323, which is getting close to the 618 at 10.271. So maybe we do make our way down here. I mean, I'm not going to rule that out. We're back up above 10.8. We got to get above 10.9 though. If we don't get above 10.9, I think we are going to make our way down here to 10.3. Alts, what are alts doing right now? Alts probably aren't looking too hot. Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance. What's Bitcoin dominance doing? I mean, yeah, I hate it when it wicks like that because Bitcoin didn't go to 77% dominance for a split second. But let me go ahead and put this on a 4 hour. On a 4 hour, let's get this out of here. What have we been projecting? We've been projecting this thing coming down. Like, I still think that it is possible for this thing to come back down to 57 to 58, but we're to that point where Bitcoin is going to take over, right? We've been talking about this. We've been tracking this. Let me go to a daily chart just to kind of show you guys. We've been watching this, okay? We've been watching this for a while. Let me go to a log scale here. We've been looking for this to come back to the 382, which would complete the fourth wave, and that's at 57.67. All right, so if this is a 1, 2, we completed the 3, we go down for the 4, and that's at the 382, which is at 57.67. How far down did we go? Well, we got down as far as, yesterday, we got down as far as 58.79. Okay, 58.79 when we're looking for 57.67. So we're at 1% away. 1% away. So do we make it down there? I think we probably will. I think we probably will. If we break down below this, I mean, alt season 100%. We're going down to 53% dominance. That's where we're going. If we break down below 57, we're going to 53. That's huge for dominance. So always keep an eye on that, because if this thing does end up breaking down, and again, breaking below 57, I mean, alts are going to be the place to be. But for right now, I think that we are going to get a little bit of a relief rally. I think we are going to see a move up on Bitcoin dominance. Now, I don't think that wave 4 is done. Let's just see here. So we have this top down to the bottom. We do the pullback. We hit the 100. Again, Bitcoin hit the 100, and now it's starting to, try and rebound a little bit. So maybe this is done. Maybe we do move up. Maybe Bitcoin is going to take over from here. Right now, I think the safer asset to be in is Bitcoin, at least for the next week or so. We will continue to reevaluate. I wanted to get this out there. I wanted to spend a little time with you guys this morning, taking a look at things. But for right now, Bitcoin is trying so hard to get up above 10.8. I think we got to get above 10.9. I think we do. I think it's probably going to take a little bit of time. Maybe we make another raid for this 10.6. But yeah, we got to buy back. We got to see some buying pressure, because right now, all we're seeing is selling pressure. I mean, look at this. Selling pressure with just a little bit of buying pressure. We're not seeing it. We're not seeing what we need to see. Lots of sell pressure, lots of sell pressure. What we need to see is something that we saw back here, where we had lots of buying pressure, lots of buying pressure. For right now, our buying pressure is waning away. Look at this. The buying pressure is just decreasing. It's decreasing, even on a micro scale. You can see it here as well. We've got decreasing volume on buys, right? We got to see this thing pick up. We got to see some breakout of volume. Right now, we're seeing an increase in selling volume. It's not good. Not good. In the next couple hours, we got to see some buying volume. Otherwise, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. Again, just my opinion. But that's what I see right now. So I'm gonna sit steady. I'm just gonna kind of wait things out. I'd love for that 12-hour to turn bullish. I'm gonna wait to take aggressive positions until that 12-hour does turn bullish, and that means I'm gonna miss out on some of the move, and that's okay. All right, everyone. That's what I've got for you right now. Hopefully this helped you. If it did, like, subscribe, share, all the good stuff. Of course, if you want access to our Discord, just throw a comment in the YouTube chat. I'll be more than happy to get an invite code out to you. And wherever you're on the world, I hope you're having a good day, good night, and